All right, now we're going to start effective rate of interest. All right, the rules for effective rate of interest is you're going to let the principal be 100 and you're going to let time be 1 year. Okay, that's the key to doing it. Notice when they ask you these problems, they don't give you principal and they don't tell you how long. But to find the effective rate of interest, you're going to invest $100 for 1 year. So this was said compounded continuously, so you use that PERT formula. The amount after time is equal to the principal times E times R to the T power. Okay, so I'm going to say the amount I'm going to have after 1 year is equal to 100, because I'm letting my principal be 100, E, they told me that the rate was 0.08, and I'm multiplying that times 1, because I want 1 year, and it's R times T. So I hit my calculator over here. All you do is you just type that in. Let's clear out our other stuff. So I say 100, and remember E is second natural log, and to the 0.08 power, and I get, if I could read this, it says 108 point, if we rounded, it would be 33, so let's just say that that's what it's going to be, because it's 3287. Okay, so how much money did I make for my $100? I made $8.33, so I would say effective rate of interest the effective rate of interest is 8.33%. How did I get that? That's how much money I made off of $100. So that is my effective rate of interest, 8.33%. It's kind of like they told you you're being paid 8%, but if you invested $100 and you were told you were going to be paid 8%, you would think you would only make $8, but instead you made $8.33 because it's compounding continuously. So your effective rate of interest is actually 8.33%. Okay, we're going to do another one. Same idea. Principal is always going to be 100 and time is equal to 1 year. Okay, so this one's compounded monthly. So I'm going to say the amount that I'll have after 1 year is equal to $100 times 1 plus rate of interest 6.25, so I'm going to say 0.0625. Compounded monthly means 12 times a year, and the formula says N times T, so N is 12, and my time is 1 year, so times 1, so it'll just be 12. So once again, I just type it in my calculator. 100 times 1 plus 0.0625 divided by 12 raised to the 12th power. And so my answer is 106.43. That's how much money I would have at the end. So my effective rate of interest is 6.43%. That is my effective rate of interest. All right, we're done with effective rate of interest. Now it says, what annual rate of interest is required to double an investment in 10 years? Did they mention compounding? No. So they just mean just basic simple interest. So the amount after time is equal to principal times 1 plus R to the T power. So it says, what annual rate of interest, so I'm trying to find R, is required to double an investment in 10 years? That means that if my principal was 1, after 10 years, it's going to be 2. Because it says how long before it'll double the investment. So that's my principal, and then it'll be 1 plus R, because that's what they're asking me for. What annual rate of interest? I'm trying to solve for R. And time is 10 years. Okay? You might say, where are you getting the 1 and 2 from? Well, all they said was I need my investment to double. Okay, so my investment, I figured might as well make it simple. I'll make it 1, and to double would mean it was 2. So all I do is I just solve for this. The 1 doesn't really make any difference there. To get rid of the 10 here, I'm going to raise both sides to the 1/10 power. And so this would give me 2 to the 1/10 times 1 plus r. 10 raised to the 1/10, power to power, you multiply. That just gives you 1 there. I'm trying to solve for r, so my last step is I would just subtract 1 from both sides. So I get 2 to the 1/10 minus 1 is equal to r. Then I just do that on the calculator. 2 raised to the, you have to put 1/10 in parentheses. 1 divided by 10, and then minus 1. I get 0.0718. R is equal to 0.0718, or you could call that 7.18%. You move the decimal over 2 to call it a percent. And it said what annual rate of interest, so they were looking for like a percentage. So that would be our answer. All right, another one down.